Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at some John Does and some missing persons, including the John Doe and missing person from the last video. Okay, so in August of 1986 in Ellijay, they found a 31 to 51-year-old, and then in September of 1986, they found a 21 to 46-year-old 5 miles southwest of Ellijay in the woods. And they're both supposed to be 5'8". And they found them both a month apart, one August 9th, one September 9th. And estimated year of death just says 1986 for the one found in August, and the one in September doesn't give an estimated year of death. So the one in August, it says age 31 to 51. Estimated 5'8", estimated weight is 160 pounds, which makes it sound like it might have been a pretty recent death. 1986, remains found in woods approximately 6 miles south of Ellijay, Georgia, in Gilmer County. White t-shirt, dark green or blue work pants, webbed blue belt with brass military buckle, brown loafers size 9.5D, blue socks, all parts recovered, brown hair, unknown eye color. And it says age 21 to 46, estimated to be about 5'8", 5 miles southwest of Ellijay in woods on Appalachian Highway, Gilmer County, found with clothing remains scattered, suggested animal activity. No clothing mentioned with this one. So I thought that was interesting that there were two people. So then it makes you wonder, if something happened to them around the same time, right? Or if they died around the same time or not, or how far apart it was. And it makes me wonder how far away they were found as well. Because this says approximately 6 miles south of Ellijay. And this is 5 miles southwest of Ellijay. So 5 miles southwest of Ellijay and 6 miles south of Ellijay. So it seems like they weren't that far apart, right? So it makes you wonder if it's related or not. Okay, and then we have some missing people. I was trying to find somebody that was about 5'8", but then this is 1986. This is 1981. Somebody went missing from Lafayette, Georgia. He was 35 years old, about 5'7", 5'10". So this is 5 years before. Last seen near his home in September of 1981. So I'm going to move this one way over here because that's 5 years earlier, even though it wasn't that far away. This one was 1980, and he's 5'7" to 5'9". It went missing from Beaufort, Georgia, and that's like an hour away. Something happened to him. He got in a fight, caused a bunch of injuries, reported him being hit by a bat, and that he was walking away and not seen again. I don't see how he was walking away after being hit in the head with a bat. Brown hair, hazel eyes. So, okay. And then this man, 5'6" to 5'8", from Marietta, Georgia, 49 years old, went missing about 2 years before that. They don't know what happened to him. So I don't know if one of them could have been him or not. This man went missing from Tennessee, and he was about 5'9", 1981. His normal clothes were found laying on his bed. Brown hair, blue eyes. So that's quite a long time before that as well. This man was missing from Tazewell, Tennessee. He looks a lot like that man that got hit by a car in Atlanta, Georgia, right? Doesn't he? There was a man that got hit and run in Atlanta, Georgia. A John Doe. He looks very similar to that one. Do I have that on here? I wonder if I put that in here. Missing, unidentified. No. That's who he looks like, though. There's somebody else that looks a lot like that man, too, but he does look a lot like them. Hold on. We'll go to the Doe Network. It'll be faster and easier. Case files, unidentified, geographical, U.S. If it works. Georgia. This one. 5'9" to 5'11", 1986 on Georgia C. He has a similar look. I guess he doesn't look that much like him. I don't know. There's somebody else that looks a lot like him too. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Whoops. August 1986. 5'8", Ellijay Gilmer. That's... I didn't see that here. It's not here. I wonder how they got it here. 5'8", 160 pounds. Huh. Okay, so then we have this man's missing. You can't really see his picture there. I don't know if he looks like that or not. I don't know where the other identified. Okay. 49 years old. Okay, then we have, okay, he was 35. This man was 6 foot tall. And I did a video from, that picture's a better one to see, I think. I just did a video on him, comparing him to John Doe they found. But he's 6 foot tall, so you have to take that into account. And this John Doe was found in 1987. Estimated year of death was 1986 to 87. He was about 6'1". Estimated. He's about 6 foot tall. And I was just thinking, if he went from Dalton to Atlanta to that concert and was coming back, maybe he went through Juneau. I don't know if he went to that concert or not. Because he had hit his mom up saying he needed $100 to pay a fine he'd been issued for speeding. But what if he didn't get a ticket for speeding? What if he wanted it for the concert? Did anybody verify if he actually got a speeding ticket or not? And they said his nickname was Phil. Brown hair, hazel eyes. You think somebody would know if he went to that concert? But because there was somebody found in 1987, and it says he went to that concert, whoever he was. Brown hair. Robert Trower Passion Tour 1986 t-shirt. So if he died after that concert, let's see, Levi jeans. Can't remember the date of the concert. It's not on here. It's on the Doe Network, I think. So there was a concert in 1986, late of 1986, I believe. 6'1", 160 pounds. And I don't remember why I have that. And this gentleman was 6'1" to 6'2", but I look at his picture And he also looks similar to this guy who was only 5'9". And this is who I compared this to, him and him. See, because they look so similar. But he's 6 foot tall, he's only 5'9". But this guy is 6'1", 6'2", and look at his haircut and his face. He looks so similar too, right? And he went missing from Forsyth County, Georgia. But he could easily have gone to that concert. He could have been the man that went to that concert as well. Where's the concert map? Let's see. If I take out Dalton and put in Forsyth County. Oh, see? Forsyth County to Atlanta, and then to Juneau, you would have had to have gone past Forsyth County, right? But that's not far. So he could have been the one that went to that concert as well. February 6, 1987 was when he was missing, though. So I don't know if he would have went to that concert or been wearing that shirt. Shortly before his disappearance, he moved to Forsyth County from Snellville to work as a stable hand at the Sleepy Fox Farm. Employees at the farm told investigators that Tim was last seen around 9:30 p.m. February 6, 1987. He was headed to his parents' home, living with a man named Jeff, who was said to be driving a 1972 to 1974 Chevy Impala. Jeff, whose last name is unknown. Yeah, I don't even know if that's true or not or what happened, but... And I don't know if he could have been wearing that concert shirt or not. But see, he looks similar too. So I just wanted to mention that because it's probably somebody that's 5'9". But both of him, both Timothy Guy and Paul Gene Billings are the right height for, where's the concert? This one, Juneau. 24 to 29, ages 18. He's too young. But he's not. So I can't help but wonder if he's not the one who went to that concert in Juneau. But so 24 to 29, and he is 18. Wow. So I guess that couldn't be him. But you never know. Okay, so then he also looks similar to him, but he's 38, and this man is supposed to be 19 to 30. So I don't think it could be him. He went missing from Winder, Georgia. After he won $4,000 at a poker pool tournament, and then maybe somebody robbed him or something, I'm not sure. And then we have this man went missing, but he's all the way in Mississippi. So I don't think that any of them could be him. Ernest Johnny Ward went missing from Lafayette, Georgia. I moved that one over. So you've already seen that. And then we have Roy Frank Laney. And I don't know if I looked at any of the other ones, but I just wanted you to see this. And this one guy is Ellijay. That's the one from Ellijay that was 5'8". 5'8". 31 to 51 years old. 31 to 51 years old, 5'8". I don't know. That's Tennessee. So those are just some of the missing people and some of the John Does. I had been looking at that thinking he went from Dalton to Atlanta and maybe came back that way to go through Ellijay, but I don't know. It's just thoughts, just looking at them and trying to figure out who they are, and I have no idea. But if you have any idea what might have happened to any of these John Does, I mean, what might have happened to any of these missing people, or who some of these John Does might be. Maybe you heard somebody drinking and talking. You feel like it's hearsay. You didn't come forward because you thought, you're not supposed to tell people if it's hearsay, but that's only if you're going to testify in court. If you're trying to help them with the investigation, you can let them know it's hearsay, let them decide what's relevant and what's not. Let them decide that. And also, maybe you were afraid to come forward before, or maybe you came forward years ago and you feel like you're not sure if they still have that information because it's gone through so many different investigators over the years, right? And you don't even know if they still have the case files because, sometimes the stuff happens to them because they've been stored. They might have been stored in paper folders, and then they might have been stored in like a storage unit or underneath in the basement. Could have gotten flood, tornado, burst of pipe, fire, anything like that. So if you have any information, please let them know. You can email them, write letters, call them, go in, however you want to do it. But just please contact them and let them know with any information that you have. Don't forget to pray for their families and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.